Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday and I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. You know why? Because, this week I was able to make my goal. I was able to, to achieve my plan. I was able to, you know, to make the money I want to make. And it requires a lot of work. You know, you have to do a lot of work, guys. This is not a game. Trading is not a game. Let me tell you something. If you want, to succeed in trading, trading requires a lot of work, a lot of practice, a lot of confidence, a lot of losing, a lot of what? Of consistency. Consistencies is the key. Less fearless, guys. Trading is not a game. Seriously. At the beginning, I was thinking it was a game, but it's not a game. It looks so easy. Why? Because of the social media. Because of what we see on social media. And I was one, of them. I was one of them. I was one of you guys. Social media, Lamborghini, the fashion. I say, it looked very easy when you go on social media. But let me tell you something. People, the same people you saw on social media, if you go deeper and ask them face to face, they will tell you the journey, how they started, how they started, how it was so difficult, how they was crying, how they went in the bathroom, close the door. They don't want to talk to anybody. They just want to sit and just cry because it's hard. Because it was hard. Because they think they will never make it. I was one of them, guys. I was one of them. And today I'm sit here and surprised to say, this is me, Saint. This is me, Saint. Sit here and talk to people to tell them don't give up. Don't give up. Don't listen to this behavior of easy things on social media. Go deeper yourself. I know on the beginning it will be like, oh, I'm excited. This is exciting. After 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, maybe 4 years, maybe 6 years. Because some people like did maybe 6 years. Yesterday, or yes, I think yesterday I was listening to the podcast where the girl said this thing take her 10 years before she start to see the fruit. Guys, it's not a joke. Because everything is involved of money is not a joke, guys. Especially if you want to go higher. If you want to make like 15,000 on 1 week or 1 month. If you want to make like 90K in 1 week, guys, it requires a lot of sacrifice, a lot of work, a lot of concentration, a lot of yourself. Educate yourself. Accept everything's, we hate you. You have to accept and believe stronger. Believe. This is a season. I know I will make it. I will make it. So, guys, if I want to tell you about my story, like, serious people like me tell you my story, And I'm sure some people in social media tell you their story too, how they made it. It was not easy. If you listen to the journey, you will see it was not easy. It was night, day, seeking, hours, seeking, searching. But those are Christian, praying, still believe God have a plan for us. Those are not Christian. I don't know. Maybe they believe on something, But we are Christian. We believe Jesus have a plan for us. So Jesus said, whatever happened to you, I'm here. I'm always close to you guys. So we have this strength we use, to encourage ourselves and keep moving, guys. So I'm so proud and I'm so happy to be here. This week I make a lot of money. I take only one trade because, when you start to trade, you start, with a Skyper first. After a Skyper is a day trade. After a day trade, you go to the swim trade. So I'm doing a swim trade. I'm a swim trader. But before all this to become a swim trade, I started with Skyping because I want to make the money quick. Because the social told me, social media told me it's easy to go and buy Lamborghini for only 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month. So I was a Skyper, tried to Skype, to take trade anywhere, anyhow, any kind of everything I see on the chart. I was just buying, sell, buy, sell. From the Skyper, day trade, from the day trade. Now, guys, only one trade on the week. Only one trade on the week. If the first trade was a loss, I will find a second, a second opportunity. If I didn't find any opportunity, I'm done for the week. I'm done for the week, waiting for another week. But at the time when I'm waiting, I'm still practicing because, guys, you always have to show up. Consistency. I'm still practicing. Look at what excuse me. What pair I have to catch for next week. So, guys, again, this is Saint Anoma. I'm a Forex full-time trader. And yeah, guys, require a lot of work. Trust yourself and trust of the process. And I wrote something here. I have this thing my wife gave to me. So I always write stuff and put it everywhere here. So to encourage myself, to give me juice, I always write stuff here. Success is not built by outcome. Success is built on process. Follow the process and the outcome will follow you. This is so good. This is so good, guys. You have to have a process. You have to have an edge. You have to understand the market. You have to understand the market is not only buy, sell, but it's deep, guys. It's deep. It's deep. Seriously. It's deep. So, if you listen to me right now, and you don't know where you are right now, let me tell you, I was there. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know if this thing was for me, but I believe so strong. If people made it, that means I can do it. It will take me years. It will take me wherever I have to take, but I will make it. And I'm so happy, guys. I'm so happy. Just telling you, if you are on the phase when you think, you know, nothing's going on your side, let me tell you, and trust me, guys, what you doing, what you guys doing right now, sit on the chart, look at the chart. Sometime I remember I can sit all day just look at the chart like this. Look at just at the chart. Said, I will make it. I will catch you. That's what I will say to the chart. I will catch you. Sometimes my kid come, Daddy, are you okay? I say, I'm okay. I'm okay. Because I know one day I will be here and talking to you guys. Talking to you. So take seriously what you're doing. Don't just sit and watch, social media, watch stuff. Educate yourself. If you want, you can find a mentor. But when you find a mentor, lock with the mentor. Don't just, try to go wherever you want to go. Don't try to listen to everybody. That's what I was doing. I was listening to everybody because I didn't have a mentor. I didn't want to pay a mentor, somebody to teach me. I didn't want. So I was struggling here on YouTube here. Look at this guy. And one day I decided, I said, you know what? The money you lose on the market, you can take some to find a mentor. And I find a mentor. I bought so many courses, guys. But if I tell you how much I spend on the mentor, I just don't want to say it, right? But today I'm sit here and said I'm proud of myself. I didn't give up. I'm proud, and I want to thank Jesus Christ. I want to thank Jesus Christ because he helped me a lot when I was in the dark. He helped me a lot. So I want to praise his name. I don't know who are you believe. I don't know who do you believe was your belief. But I know me is Jesus Christ. So today I will share with you this week, today Friday, I took a sell on USD this week, and I will share with you, how I was able to catch this trade, how I was able to sell in this trade. All right. So let me share my screen. I will share my screen. I will share my screen. Let me share my screen. Yep. So this was the trade I was able to catch this week on USD. So like I told you, I'm a swing trader. So and also full-time trader. Right? I trade. That's what I do. All right. So this is USD, all right? And I always start on the daily, all right? So on the daily, you guys can see on the daily, the market was trending up. That's mean from here, the market was trending up. That means the market is bullish, right? This is the term we use on, on the trading side. We use like bullish, bearish, we have so many stuff we use. But if you can see here, if you can see here, the market was what? Was bullish on the daily side, right? Don't worry about this side because this side is, you can see November into 2025, you're in 2026, right? So if you can see in 2025 here, okay, the market was going up. Actually, yes, 25. All this one is 2025. 26 is here. So when the market get here, right, on the daily side, the market start to reverse. Okay, but the market start to reverse, right? I don't want to know why the market start to reverse. I don't care why the market, start to reverse. But the fact I know the market start to do, a little bit high, low on the downside. And at certain point when you get here, right, it start to reverse on the upside. And when you get here, it start to what? It start to reverse again. So I say, okay, you know what? Let me go on the 4 hours. So right now we do what we call top-down analysis. So let me go on the 4 hours to zoom to see what's going on. So on the 4 hours, I can see the market again was going up. So I think last week I was waiting for the market to come here, and from here, buy, because you can see here, this is a zone where the big boy push the market and break this preview high, this previous zone. So here was my demand zone when I was waiting for the price to just come here, and from here, I will go to the 30-minute to see what's going on in this area. As you guys can see, when the market came here, you see what he did? He just broke, like removed this line. Just remove this line. So this was the zone, like I said, it was a demand zone. And this zone got removed, right? This zone got removed. So I put the zone here. So, but before the zone came here, you can see what happened here, right? On the 4 hour size, on the 4 hour time frame. So if you can see, you see, we have a high, low, high, low, high. Normally, it's supposed to be low, high, and high. But look at what the market do. Start to struggle a little bit here, push. But he didn't break what? The preview high. So from here, it start to shoot up. Now, if you can see this line, this is my zone I put here. And I say, no, you know what? I know I have a demand zone here. Let me put this demand zone here. Let me put this demand zone here. You guys will see what I'm talking about. So when I put the demand zone here, the 4 hour demand zone, and waiting for the zone to come here, and from here, try to look for the entry, try to see if the buyer, stay there. See, these people still there, I will take a buy, right? But at the same time, you can see how the seller got strong and break this one. When the seller break this one, look what happened. When they came here, at the same time, I have the EMA, right? Look at how he was holding, because the EMA, if he doesn't know, I use the EMA sometimes like a confluence, okay? Because the EMA act like support and resistance sometimes. but I don't really rely on, on this indicator, but it helped me some time to have more conflation and confluences. So I put my zone here. Why? Because if you can see, to be able to break this one, you have to have a strong push. But look, this one pushed this one seriously. So I put my zone here and I put my zones here. So on the field of the market, like on the trader, usually we call this one a swim low, and on this one, on top over there, we call this on swim high. So I drop my swim low and swim high. I already have in my head, so I don't have to write swim high and swim low, because I know this is require a lot of practice. All right. So like I said, when the price came here, he didn't break this one. So I was follow the market to see actually what the seller will do, because this one is a little bit interested. It is a double top actually. When you see in this one, we call this double top. So when the market came down, what he start to do? He start to create structure. High, low, 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 high, low, low, low. So look, he break this one. And when he break this one, look at this candle. This candle, if you don't careful, this candle, you would think the market want to go up, right? That's why sometimes I talk to people, don't just jump on the market because you see a engulfing candle, like people said, you see an engulfing candle, or you see a whatever it is, candle, engulfing candle, a doji candle, all these things. No. Try to understand what the market try to tell you, So when I saw this myself, I was a little bit like concerned. I said, maybe they want to jump from here to here, because if you can look on the zone, actually he touched the zone. Actually, he didn't touch the zone. He touched the zone because if you push this one, you see it just barely touched the zone and push up. So that means I said myself, oh, that means these people are still there. But why they didn't let the market come a little bit down to here for them to push up? Why from here they just bust? And also, if you see on this area, we have a fair value gap here. This one is a fair value gap. To you guys, for you watching me right now, you guys don't know. This, like I said, if you want to learn this, you have to go from scratch. I cannot tell you here. I just want to show you why I was able to catch this trade. So we have this space here. We have an efficiency, what we call fair value gap here. So the price tap on the fair value gap and push up. But when the price push up, at the same time, you see on the daily here, I draw what's called a trend line, because when the market was going down, I realized and I noticed he started to create what called a trend line. So it was moving to the trend line. Okay. So I say, if he had jumped on this trade, I don't know what happened when the trade would come here. So let him go. And to see if he passed the trend line, I will wait for the price to what? To go over there and come and touch like what we call a retest on this line and push. So I was waiting for the price maybe to catch here, okay, and push. But when he come to the trend line, look at what he did. Push the market until what? Until here. Now, when the price came here, look, the price removed this zone. For me, it removed this zone. So, I just want to say this zone got removed. So, I don't want to buy anymore because this zone got removed. But funny part, when this zone got removed, look what he did. He came on the what? On the high, on the low, on the swim low, on the 4 hours, and look what he did. He just pushed, but he pushed where he would stop. And at the same time, when I look to my EMA, right, you can see on the EMA, you know the law of the EMA. This is a 200 EMA because I'm a swing trader. So if the candlestick is above, is on top of the trend line, all you have to do is buy. If the trend line is above the EMA, all you have to look is what? Is to sell. So look what happened. So when he come to the trend line, I realize here on the trend line, what happened? He was what? Close to the what? To the trend line. And I told you at the beginning, when the seller was coming, they were coming as a trend line. This is something we cannot ignore. We cannot like let it go. Because when the trend line starts, you have to be careful and be mindful about the trend line. So if you can look, the price, the market, the seller start to respect the trend line. You know what? At that point, when I saw all this one, I said, I'm not looking to sell anymore, to buy anymore. I don't want to buy anymore. So what I want to do is what? To sell. So, and when the price, right, came on the trend line, and I saw the EMA, and look, the EMA, when the price got break here, when he came here, look, it got rejected. I know the price, the candlestick closed a little bit, the body closed a little bit, if you can see here, right, closed a little bit on the, on top of the EMA. But the trend line was respected until at this point. When I saw this, right, I said, you know what? Let me go on the 30 minute, right? I love to use the daily, the 4 hours, 2 hours and 30 minutes. I don't use the 1 hour because the 1 hour is the same thing like a 30 minutes. So I mostly use the 30 minutes for my entry. So I want to 2 hours to see. I want to zoom more to see I want to zoom to see what's going on actually on this area. So when the price came here, if you can see, I draw another what? Another trend line here. Because you can see on the 2 hours, we have actually we call this a momentum. Some people can call this a momentum or whatever. But I draw the trend line because for me, this one got broke. As soon as this one got broke from here to here, is a trend line for me. So when this trend line got broke, I say, I don't want to enter from here, no, to buy. I want to wait, like I told you, for the price to be in this area. With look how is aligned with what? With is aligned with the EMA. So on the what? On the 4 hours, you can see the candle, this candle close on top of the EMA. So when I went to the 2 hours, you can see the EMA was what? Above. So I say, so this is a fake candle. It was a fake candle for me because the 2 hours I can see, oh, this is so perfect. Oh, look at this. And the 2 hours when I saw this, I said, this is so perfect for selling. So in the 2 hours, I said, let me see in this area what want to happen in this area. So you can see the first bearish candle. You know what? That's why you have to, you have to be confident and also be patient, right? It's not because I saw this candle and it was on the perfect area, because you can see the trend line and you can see the EMA as a confidence for me. So I said, you know what? Let this candle on 2 hours candle close before acting. So I was there. I said, okay, let me see this candle, the red candle here, close first, because you can see we have a lot of like resistance here, right? So when this candle close, right, let me see the next candle. If the next candle push up again, that means I have to wait again. But look what happened. The second candle start to point bearish. When I saw this candle, I went, to the 30 minute. I want to see what's going on. We have to zoom to see what's going on. What's going on actually on this area. So you guys can see here, right? This big candle here. When I saw this and this candle under this one, and I saw this candle was rejected. When the candles break this one, this here, when the candle stop at the 30 minute, when the big candle here, that's why we call engulfing candle. Like I was talking about the engulfing candle. Sometimes you have to look at engulfing candle to see, because the engulfing candle tell you what's going on, who is in control. So when I saw this one, I said, this is a good time for me to sell actually. So when the price came here, I just entered on the market. This was Monday. This was Monday on the market and Monday. And I said, you know what? As soon as I enter in the market, I say, you know what? Let's do it. Because at the same time, you can see here, we have a big demand zone here on the 30-minute side. But we always said the big higher time frame is better than the smaller time frame. Guys, it requires a lot of work. All these things, all this analysis I was doing start since last week. I was working on these things last week. And Sunday, I was watching closer. And Monday, I entered. But the first reflection I have before, it was what? It was to buy. But how I was able to switch quick like this, to not buy anymore and sell, it requires a lot of patience, a lot of comprehension on the market. So you guys can see, I enter on the market here. and the market start to play. And you can see what happened here on the EMA. So when he broke the EMA, he got a retest here and start to go down. Here, I think they have a news, right? We haven't, I don't know if it was Tuesday or something like this. So the market came back out of the entry. When it came back on the entry, it just gets slapped down quick. But look what I did. I draw on the 30 minutes, another what? Another trend line. So when I saw this one, right? And I saw the break here on the 30 minutes, I put my trend line. I said, let me follow. And I'm sure because the market selling down as a trend line, does mean we have to work a lot with the trend line. This is something you have to understand. This is something you have to comprehend. I keep saying the trend line, because they start to drop on the trend line. So I know if they start to do a 30-minute trend line here, that means my trade is more confident. I'm more confident. And I know this trade, we touch my TP. So I don't want to, I just do one to two, 1 to 2. And this trade, I put, I think 1,000 on this trade. And I was able to make 2,000 on this trade. I know you will say 2,000 is not a lot. 2,000 is a lot. For 1 week, is a lot. From this trade, is a lot. But I could lose to 1,000 too. Right? But I risk 1,000 to make what? To make 2,000. So you guys can look, this trade. So I send the trade. If you can see, I will show you. I send that to my community. Let me show you. I sent that, I think, Monday. Let me show you. In my private community. This is a small private community. I will show you here. Here. You see? You guys can see. I send it. Here. I was on the trade. Here. I send it. On Monday. I don't know if some people was able to take the trade, but I send it. And from there, I start to look into my trade. And you guys can see here. This was on, I think, Wednesday. When the trade came around here. Let me show you guys. I think I still have the drawing. I still have the drawing. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I let the trade, do whatever you want to do. And on Wednesday, because I told you this here, and if you can see here, because on the 2 hours, when we go to the 2 hours, on the 2 hours, if you can see, this one is what? Is a favor lookup too. So it was a zone in 30 minutes. So in the favor lookup on the 2 hours, you guys can see I put what? I put a favor lookup here. Okay. I put the favor lookup here. On the 30 minutes, on the 2 hours, and on the 30 minutes, you can still see here, right? And when the price came here, look what it started. The price started to do. The price to start to range. And I know on the fact the price, when the price came here, we don't know what happened, but I know something will happen here. I already know. That's why I put the favor lookup here. Because if you can see here, we have a demand zone here on the 30-minute side. So, you know what? I say, you know what? I will let it go anyway because I can see the seller are so strong in this area, very strong. So, and we keeping, follow our rules on the trend line. So look what happened when the price came here. The price break a little bit the trend line, but I was look at the same time the EMA. The price didn't was not able to break the trend the EMA. I said okay, let the trade run. So I let the trade run until here, and we start to have like a choppy market. So if you go on the on my WhatsApp, you see here I send the message to the group. I told them if I told them let me see. Yes. Here. I think it's here. Yes. Look at what I said. I mean, you know, show you what I said. Okay. Okay. Be blessed. If tomorrow this 30-minute support zone doesn't break, I will get out of the trade. You see that? So when the market, my computer, when the market came here, you see, I put a line here and I said to myself, Wednesday night, when I saw this, I said, Wednesday, that if the price got rejected here again, I don't care, I will close because it doesn't look good at all. Guys, as soon as I send all these things on the WhatsApp, the market, the candles, I saw this candle was pushing down. I said, So I didn't say anything. I closed my computer. I said, okay, let's go. And this morning when I wake up, I saw this one. And I was so happy, guys. I was so happy. So as you guys can see, and I think Thursday, I was able to hit profit. And this one, I said, let me get 2. So I know, because I said 2 because of the zone here, because the price can come here and bounce. So I say, you know what, let me take a profit here. But usually I do 1 to 3. Yeah, that's what I do usually. Usually that's what I do. But I say, let me take, one, because I don't want the market to come here and push it again. So, but if he, you see, if it will be, he will be still 2, but let me put it where it was. So I was able to get 2,000 in this trade, guys. 2,000 in this trade for the week. And for the next week, I'm looking to buy for the next week. GDP JPY. Next week, I'm looking to buy this one on my zone, but you can see. Okay. You see my trend line, right? So we still follow the trend line. We will see what's gonna happen. Okay. If the price break this trend line, I'm looking to buy. But if the price just shoot down, I'll just looking for sell. like it happened on the Euro USD. So next week, I'm looking to buy on DGP and JPY. So guys, that was a little bit my trades. I was able to catch. I was able to catch these trades, and yeah, I was able to catch this trade. And like I said, it's possible, guys. It requires a lot of work, a lot of work. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Seriously, guys. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And believe in yourself. Believe in what you're doing. Believe in yourself. Believe on the process. And always let the setup come to you. Don't chase the market. We don't chase. We used to chase the market. But we don't chase actually the market. Let the market come to you. Let the market come to you. And when it comes to your zone, you open your eyes and try to see what's going on in this area. And from there, you can decide what you're supposed to do according to your experience. So I just want to tell you guys, it's possible. If don't give up. Don't give up. And keep doing what you're doing. Keep show up every day. Doesn't matter. We all lost money at the beginning. This is a part of the journey. See, today, we still lost. This was my third trade on this year, 2026. This was my third trade. My first trade, I was able to take my profit. The second trade, I lost. And the third trade, this is my third trade. So just keep learning, keep learning, keep focused. Guys, your truth will come out. So that's what I have for you today. And ciao. And don't give up. My Lord Jesus Christ bless you and give you strength so you can keep moving. You can keep pushing until Jesus Christ came. In Jesus' name, don't give up.